Alright everybody, we're back in NBA 2K15. This is Kaiser Alexander here for some more Champions League. Last time we lost at the buzzer after hitting a buzzer beater the previous time with Larry Bird. This time, who would have guessed? Magic Johnson, of course, the rivalry would hit a buzzer beater on us. We're looking at the trade finder for Victor Oladipo because I just can't have him on this team anymore. That's not even fucking close to a fair trade. I don't know why NBA 2K hates Victor Oladipo so much. I'm really not sure. That's not a fair trade either. I don't want to give up Rajon Rondo at this point. He's way too valuable to our team. Vinny Del Negro in a first, not liking it. Ed Davis, not liking it. I'm not really liking any of these. These are all pretty bad. These are all terrible. I'm not sure why we're getting such horrible offers. Oh my god. Are you shitting me, 2K? Alright, Kemba Walker for Victor Oladipo and Patterson. I mean, I guess he could be a shooting guard. What I don't understand is 2K's inability to comprehend age. Why? Oh, plus the first round pick. But you're 32. I don't want... I know exactly what I want. I want either Kobe. Might as well just go after the hell I want. I just wanted to see what was here. This isn't terrible, I suppose. Oladipo for Doc Rivers. And Vasilis Spinolis. But we already have a backup point guard. Okay, I know who I'm going to go for here. And if it doesn't trade him to me, I'm just going to force trade it. Because the trade's so ridiculous that if they didn't take it, it would be just stunning. Because it's the most lopsided trade I've ever seen personally. We're going for Paul Pierce, who is well into his 30s. I can't see what age he is because I don't see it on here anywhere. Oh, 37. So, yeah, he's 37 years old. And he's a small forward. And makes a lot of salary. Whereas Oladipo is a younger guy. He's 80. And he's a 3-star. So, as you can see, these stars are the value of the players. This trade, straight up, should have no reason not to happen, right? It's a no-brainer. I'm going to add a pick because this otherwise would be so unbelievably lopsided. So, and they have a pretty good team, so I don't think... Yeah, their first-round pick won't really matter. They should be just fine because they're getting Oladipo back, so they still got 80s the whole way down the page. They're good with what they have. Now, they declined this trade. That's just really, really bad programming from 2K on their trade AI. For whatever reason, they did not do a very good job on that. So we're going to put the trade override on just temporarily. And I'm going to make that trade because that's... Anybody who watches basketball would tell you that that is an unbelievably lopsided trade in Detroit's favor in this case, because I'm trading with Detroit, but in the opposition's favor, because Paul Pierce is just significantly older, and he makes more salary in 1 year. So they're getting cap off their books, plus they're getting a younger player who's locked in for 2 years as opposed to just the 1. So they're really getting the better of this deal. So I'm going to override that, and now our new starting shooting guard will be... Wait a minute. I don't want to fuck this up too badly. Okay, we're going to put Paul Pierce here. Switch him. We're just going to bring him up the ladder so we don't really fuck everything up. Wait, why do I have to swap minutes and move players? Alright, fine. Minutes remaining 27. How about you guys split minutes? I mean, would that work? More minutes to Craig Elo, less minutes to Rajon Rondo. Why? I mean, I can. If you want. Alright, we'll give 30 minutes to Rose. That's how we'll balance this out. So, yeah, Paul Pierce will be our starting shooting guard at this point. And that's the change that we are going to make for this week. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the... Kyrie Irving and Clyde Drexler. That could be fun. That could be a fun team to play. Let's just take a look at some of these. Got Scottie Pippen and Pete Maravich. Ooh, man, that's a cool one, too. I'm liking that also. Damn, this is a stacked-ass team. Is this away or at home? We haven't played an away game yet. Let's play a friggin' away game. It's because we haven't. Reggie Jackson, Kawhi Leonard, Moncrief, Valanciunas. I want to play a good team. That's the thing. I don't want to play cupcake teams. There are no cupcake teams in this league, but just, you know, I want to play one that's really, really going to challenge me. Karl Malone could be fun to play against, but he doesn't have a great supporting cast. All right, so far Dallas is the team I'm wanting to play here. Andrew Wiggins, Jerry West, Kevin Love, Sam Jones. Nerlens Noel, that could be fun too. Cleveland. I'll almost always refuse to play Cleveland because they're my team in real life. I don't want to play against them unless I have to. Alright, Suns is as far as I'll go in the schedule. Sergio Rodriguez, Wilt Chamberlain, Blake. Ooh. Holy shit, that's stacked. Alright, everybody, this is the team we're going to be playing against. We're going against Phoenix. This should be fun. We're getting a trade offer here. We're going to receive... Wait. They're getting a second and Noah for Jamal Crawford. Remember I just told you like 30 seconds ago that 2K's trade AI is horrible? Yeah. That's why I said that. Alright. So we're giving up Joakim Noah and a first to get back Karl Malone in this scenario. That's what they're offering me. I do have these CPU-generated offers on so that they can make me trade offers throughout the year if they feel like it. Not real sure why they're offering me this trade. It's extraordinarily lopsided in my favor. But okay. I'll do it. I mean, I'll definitely... How old are you? Are you like 50? You're 35. How old are you? 29. Okay, you know what? That's actually an extremely lopsided trade in my favor. I don't know why I wouldn't take that. Okay, so we're going to have to go back to the coach game plan here. And sub. We're giving you less minutes. I want Paul Pierce to have the better of the minutes here. Man, that is a stacked-ass lineup. Alright, so we got Larry Bird, DeMarcus Cousins, Paul Pierce, and Derrick Rose, and Karl Malone. We've made 2 trades in this video. That's pretty crazy. I didn't think we were going to be making a ton of trades. Such is life, right? Alright. Well, interestingly, I think the team we were going to play was the team with Karl Malone on it, right? Which one was that? That was the, was that the Suns? Oh, no, wait, they had Griffin, Chamberlain, and Iverson. That's right, that is the game. That's the game I want to play, everybody. Okay, so to this point in the season, we're 13-4. I'm curious to see if we have the best record in the league right now. If we were to go to standings, division standing, obviously, we have an 8-1 home record. Conference standings, we are #1 in the Eastern Conference. Actually, we're #1 generally. We have the best record in the league at this point, just over Detroit and Portland. So, and just to clarify the trade earlier for Oladipo for Pierce, you saw that their pick was worth 1.5 stars. It should not have been worth that much because if you take a look at their team record, 12-5, 7-6, they're likely to have the 28th, 29th, or 30th overall pick if you're going based on this. So their pick would really not be worth anything, and we gave them a younger player. So the trade was absolutely, completely lopsided in their favor. So we really did them a favor, and we just got a veteran back. So without any further ado, I will see you guys in the game against the Suns. Alright everyone, here we are back in the game. Going against the Phoenix Suns with this new lineup, Allen Iverson. Could cause us some matchup problems, but let's see how this new roster works out. Paul Pierce, Karl Malone added, Joakim Noah, Victor Oladipo gone. Rodriguez was a guy I originally thought about drafting for our point guard. Let's see how this ended up working out. AI scores us. Oh, wow. Okay, they have AI at shooting guard. That's interesting. He's oversized for sure, but that can actually work to their advantage instead of ours. Where's Pierce? We're going to get Pierce a look right off the bat. Pierce should have a matchup advantage because he's oversized against AI. Oh boy, they're taking the outside shot. Oh, man, we are getting dominated down low early. Okay, we need to settle things down, reset. These bad starts are killing us, everyone. This is why they're close at the end of the game. If we had had them by more at the half, for example, this would not be as bad. But we are not doing well. I know, man, a turnover there. Killing us. Killing us right now. The Suns are beating the crap out of us. I don't think we'll win this game just because of how stacked their lineup is, but that's kind of why I wanted to play against the Suns, because I like a challenge. Paul Pierce, you got to get this going, buddy. You're the newbie on this team. You got to start hitting the shots. You're the one that has to get the offense going. Pick up the team, show them your worth. I already can tell Paul Pierce is a hell of a lot better because he's getting more up in space and he's bigger. Oh, Blake Griffin gets blocked by Karl Malone. Everyone proving their worth early. Look at this. Alright, Larry Bird. He's getting a little bit of open space here. I might just... Wait, DeMarcus Cousins? Oh, man, you set an illegal screen. Not a good start, people. Except for Paul Pierce and Karl. Okay. I think I'm going to make them run it. Oh, for the love of fuck. I think I'm going to make them run it through Rodriguez if I can force him to do that, because I'm going to leave Rodriguez wide open. Oh wait, is he a three-point shooter? Fuck me, he's a three-point shooter. I did not see that 3 logo next to his name. Alright, so I don't think that there is a matchup advantage that we can really exploit, to be honest with you. We're making Derrick Rose pull up there because I don't trust going all the way to the rim that he's not going to get it blocked. Derrick Rose is having a pretty bad start to this game so far. I can say that pretty definitively. Can't let you pass it to AI. I've got to let him take that shot. And we are just getting taken to the woodshed right now. Alright, everybody. Phoenix has called the timeout. We're within 1. We've come back a little bit off a couple of really good Larry Bird shots and a really great Paul Pierce three-pointer. So we're really kind of starting to see already the matchup advantages that Paul Pierce is going to bring us as opposed to the weaknesses that Oladipo had. So we're going to make Sergio Rodriguez shoot for the most part. That's the strategy I have to go with just because he's, of all of them, the least threatening player. So we're going to really put a lot on Larry in this particular matchup because he is our best player. And to be honest, we have not been utilizing him nearly enough in the first 2 games that we have played. So we're going to really start making him take 20, 25 shots per game. We got to put more on him. I feel like him and Paul Pierce really have to carry the load on this team. So we're with, they score there, but we're within 3. Bird's more open than Pierce. We're going to run this pick and roll until they can, pretty much until they can stop us, to be honest. Larry's on a real hot streak right now. He scored a bunch of points for us early. We're going to make Sergio take these shots. Blake's killing Reggie Evans down low. That's to be expected because Reggie Evans is, in fact, a backup. Okay. Kind of starting to catch on, I feel like, with Bird, so we'll have Pierce take a shot here if we can get him open. He should be able to take a shot over Iverson. There really shouldn't be a reason he can't. Alright, Okafor gets out. Alright, everyone, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. We're putting this on Paul Pierce. We're going to make him come in and really get the game started for us. And he takes the lead 21-20. This is why I wanted to trade for either Pierce or Kobe. They make big shots. Gotta block this AI shot, and I can get it. And Pierce down the lane to Bird. Oh boy, that could be trouble. Luckily, Bird hit that. Pierce and Bird just absolutely going off. That could be a 1-2 punch in the future that really helps this team win. Actually, I'm really loving that combo right now. It is working very, very, very well for us at this point in time. We should have AI double team. I don't know why it didn't work, but we go into the second quarter up 23-20, so pretty good stuff. Alright, having to get kind of a weird lineup in here. Our 2 scorers are off the floor for the time being. So we may lose the lead. In fact, we're probably going to lose the lead. Rondo surprises me occasionally and ends up scoring a bunch, but in all likelihood we are going to lose our lead here because we have a weird lineup on the floor, one that particularly is not going to deal well with the size that they're presenting us right now. So unless they kind of go on a bad run, I don't see us holding this lead, but we have to get our starters rested because Bird and Pierce are both exhausted right now. We played them the entire first quarter. Patrick Patterson is not going to make that shot. Yeah, these are the kinds of issues we'll have with this line. There aren't enough shooters right now on the floor, but we just got to try to hold serve to the best of our abilities while our guys get rested. What I can do is maybe try to get Morrow open. Although right now the 2K doesn't seem to want to open up the playbook for whatever weird ass reason. I'm going to have to try to take threes with Morrow. That's really all I'm going to be able to do. We have no advantage inside. And we have an advantage outside, but we have to get him into space. Luckily, we're creating turnovers right now. That's the good news. I need you on a fade. So Elo should hit this shot wide open. Drains that three, puts us up by. Alright everyone, so somehow our bench players are holding well enough. I guess our bench is always better than I think it is. This is awesome. It means we have great depth, and that really bodes well for us when we get to playoff series and stuff. Okay, we just got to be patient. If we can hit another three, man, we can get our starters back in and really start to dominate. I would like to have at least a 20-point lead at some point in this game. We have not been running up the score on anybody, which is why it's always close at the end of the game. Our defense in this game has been absolutely impeccable, though. Alright, can't throw anything to Patterson. He is completely useless. I have 1 minute. Alright, they are guarding the 3-point line, something fierce. Morrow, 3, can't hit. I've basically taken nothing but threes for like the last 3 minutes, which is why we have a lead, I think. As I said, I wanted to try to keep it. We're better off taking threes since it's our one and only advantage at this point in time. That was a turnover. I got that back. Wilt gets that one back. That's just, yeah. We don't have size in the lineup. Alright, everyone out this timeout. We got our starters back in. Pierce is still pretty tired, but there's not a lot we can really do. We have to have him out on the floor, so he's just gonna have to be tired, I guess. Yep. So Rose has a little. Oh, thank you. They just took a timeout and gave Pierce even more energy back. Wonderful. I don't want Patterson on the floor ever, if possible. Why is Malone in the center? They have our lineup so messed up right now. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okie doke. So we got Rose, Malone, Cousins, Bird, and Pierce back out on the floor. 3:10 left to go in the second. Oh, that should have been a block. Rodriguez has made 3 unbelievable shots in a row that should never have gone in. Alright, so we're using pretty much exclusively using the pick and roll in this particular game. And Paul Pierce is just having a ball with it, which is, this is exactly why we went and picked him out. He has been huge in this game to this point. I need to build up a good halftime lead. No 5, no 7. I'm talking like 9 to 10 points at halftime. We gotta keep these guys out. Unfortunately, if they're hitting guarded perimeter shots like that, there's not a lot we can do. I should have really should have got that on the Bird. Now he gets to hit a turnaround jumper right there. So the combination of Bird and Pierce are really dominating this game. Oh, I thought Rose had that block. I was all excited there for a second. You think I'm gonna go the other way? Oh, you're sleeping on me, buddy. Oh no. Okay, I hit the backboard. That's probably why. I don't know why Rose shot that off balance. Like, alright. Not real sure why. It's a new animation I've never seen before. Okay. They throw those things at us occasionally. Pierce has a lot of open room. Again, going back to the pick and roll. I'm really shocked they're not adapting to this. But, hey, better for us. I'm not sure why Paul Pierce's meter just went down to red. I don't know if it's because he's fatigued. I'm going to guess it's because he's fatigued, but... okay. This is why the games are close at the end, just to be clear, right there. That's why, because they make bullshit shots. God damn. Like, how the fuck do you defend that? Okay, Jay Crowder is not this good of a defender. I've watched him play. My team swept him in the playoffs. Alright, so we're going to go into halftime with a 2-point lead. Not good enough. Not liking it in that half, offensively. But we kept him under 40, which for a team with Wilt Chamberlain, Blake Griffin, and Allen Iverson is miraculous. So we'll see what happens out there in the second half. We need Pierce rested, so we're going to have to put him on the bench for, I guess, an extended amount of time because we need him to come in at the end of the game. If anyone we ever needed at the end of a game, it's going to be guys like Pierce and Bird. Back out in the second half. Here we go. We got Craig Elo out, trying to get Pierce those last couple of energies. Energy bars, or whatever you want to call them. They're not bars so much. I'm not sure what Derrick Rose is doing. He's moving on his own accord, which, okay. I guess there's no reason for me to have a controller in my hand. Okay, someone just fouled Larry Bird, or that was actually, I have a hard time seeing who's Larry Bird and who's Craig Elo. They look exactly the same. Not too many, yeah, can someone please set a pick on Iverson? Thank you. Thank you, DeMarcus. Appreciate it, buddy. There we go. That's what we need to do until we can get Paul Pierce off the bench. We need to make goddamn sure that Larry Bird is the one handling the ball. That was terrible defense on my part. No one to blame for that one but me. Rose hasn't been much of a factor. Bird with a wide open three and nails that one. Alright, everybody. Paul Pierce is back in the game. He is at full energy now, so thank God for that because we need him. They're starting to catch on to the fact that Larry Bird is scoring like every basket, I think. And plus, AI is not a good defensive matchup for him. So we're good from that standpoint. Rose needs to occasionally hit a shot. He's been bad in this game, but probably that might be my fault. Simply because we have not taken a lot of shots with him, so it's probably just out of the rhythm. So we'll see what happens here in the first couple possessions with Paul Pierce back in the mix. I'm not sure what they're going for here. No way in hell anyone should have made that shot. I'm not sure what I can really do to keep him from hitting shots like that. Wow, that's wide open. Derrick Rose sucks in this game. We're going to have to put Rondo in pretty quickly. Because actually Rondo was hitting a couple shots when we went to him off the bench. Certain players struggle certain nights. I mean, just like real life, and right now, Rose is really having a tough time. Alright, down by one. 2:16 left in the third. Still the Pierce and Bird show, everybody. They're the only two scoring. And that is why we are currently down. Just no one else can score. And also they're hitting every shot they do, which isn't really helping either. So Pierce should probably be careful because not only is he probably tired at this point because he's hit like 7 shots in this quarter, but he's also getting up there in fouls. I just don't see us coming out on the winning side of this game. They have way better like matchup advantages than we do because we don't have anyone that can really counter AI so much. We've tied the game because Paul Pierce has scored 21 points. Dude, you were so worth the trade. Unbelievable. Alright, that's who I'm actually going to take defensively because I don't enjoy having the point guard. Oh my god. I'm not real fucking sure how Rondo got the mismatch on him, but that can't happen. Alright, Bird was wide open for 3 for some reason. It's time to take 4 steps back for that pass. No idea why. That didn't go in as it shouldn't have because everybody collapsed on him. Oh boy, man, I just don't see it. Okay, the ball went through my hand there. That's a thing. Alright, we got the rebound there, so Bird can probably go down and shoot this or hand off to Rondo for 3. Rondo's not a great 3-shooter, but he hits that one. Gives us. Alright, everybody, end of the third. We're up by 1. As always, they're in the game late. I think the main difference between this game and the others is that they're just... We've kept the scoring pretty isolated. We've put more on our superstars than we have in the past. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go to a lot of my bench here starting off the fourth quarter. Derrick Rose, I'm not sure why he's not at full stamina yet. He's had a half a quarter. But, alright. We got to go to Craig Elo. We need Pierce down the stretch. We got to get Bird out of there. We're going to need him down the stretch. Malone's got to come out. They all have to come out. And this is just extremely unfortunate because we are going to have a real tough time with our backups in here. Especially if their starters are at full strength, which I can't imagine they are because they played AI and Will pretty much the entire last quarter. But we'll see how this goes. They do get the ball starting off here. So we'll just take it as it goes and see what happens. Honestly, I'm glad I'm putting Rose in now. He's going to be coming off the bench for the remainder of the game, just because he's really having a tough time making shots. Alright, but that might end up being a good thing, as you're seeing here. There you go. See? That's all you needed. Rose needed a little bit of space. He needs to come off the bench and a little bit better of a matchup advantage. I don't want to be on the point guard. I would rather guard Iverson, to be honest. As tough as an assignment as that can be, I would actually rather guard Allen Iverson. That was a dumb pass on my part. I don't know why the hell I just did that. That was really stupid. If I get scored on, I deserve that one. Alright, just settle the hell down. Somebody's got to get open. There we go. Alright, Rose has the advantage going to his right. Oh, no, he doesn't. AI is a lot faster than I think. Alright, Elo's got a wide open shot. Knocks that one down. Coming out of the gate looking great in the fourth quarter, but it's always about what happens down the stretch because you know sooner or later they'll start knocking down crazy three-point shots that are step back, hand in the face, all that kind of crap. You know it, at some point they'll start knocking those down. Blake Griffin gets a nice shot there as well. That's to be expected. We have Reggie Evans on. The only reason, if anyone's, by the way, wondering why I drafted Reggie Evans, the reason I did is because he had an A rebounding rating, which is really all I care about out of a backup power forward. I don't expect any offense from that particular position off the bench. All I really need is for them to be solid defensively, which he really isn't. But at least then be a solid rebounder. The pick and roll game is going to have to work for us here going down the stretch. Nothing so far, to be honest. Moro's got wide open threes all day, baby. Alright, everyone, we are in a hell of a run right now. Craig Elo has hit 2 threes. Anthony Morrow has hit a 3 as well. We have been basically raining down threes for like the last couple of minutes. I wasn't sure whether I should cut in because I figured, okay, at some point we're going to stop hitting these. But we just kind of didn't. They kept giving us open threes. They were protecting the paint for whatever reason, even though we've really been protecting from the perimeter almost the whole game. I mean, look at how much space they're giving me right now. That's wide open. Perfect release shot, nailed. 13 points. We finally get a good fourth quarter. Finally. Third game in, this is the first time we've had a good fourth quarter. We might not be within the last possession on this one unless they start making insane shots like that, for example. While we're up this much, I'm keeping the bench out. Make no mistake about that. They're not giving me a lot of space. They are giving me a little bit. They're going to let Okafor run free down low. I already know it. Yeah, they are. I'd figure that. I don't know what Okafor's real range is. I'm assuming it's not great. It's why we're kind of keeping it to the perimeter for the time being. Why did I get a foul for that? Wow, man. Talk about some hometown calls. Damn. That's some bullshit. Alright, well, hey, that's what you get when you're on the road, right? We can't let Rodriguez make a three no matter what. We gotta protect the three-point line. We cannot allow them to make a three-point. I'm okay with that. Whatever happens, just no threes. Alright, everybody. Phoenix having to call a timeout here. They hit 3 shots in a row, and then Morrow hit a 3. So we are going to our final lineup in this game, which will consist of Paul Pierce, and you know, the usual suspects: Rondo, Pierce, Bird, Malone, and Cousins. Cousins just has no stamina. We have kept him on the bench for an amazingly long time, and he is still worn out. Well, not worn out, I shouldn't say that, but he's still not full steam, actually. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, not sure who this fuck is in front of me, but pretty persistent on Paul Pierce. Alright, goddamn, apparently it's fucking Michael Jordan. Oh! So live your life. Hey. Not happening, bitch. Larry Bird for 3. Finally, we have a fourth quarter worthy of this amazing roster we've built. No. Screw you, Iverson. I'm not giving you this shot, buddy. We're going to have to make Rodriguez make this shit. And they miss it. Oh, man. Oh, no. That was a terrible shot. I don't know. He hit it, but that was a terrible shot on my part. I hit too early. Give him the lane. Give him the lane. Make Rodriguez drive it. I cannot believe we're finally having a great fourth quarter like this. Yes! Everything's going right. Bird's getting, ooh, guarded by Chamberlain, meaning there's a mismatch down low. Get it to Cousins. Get it in there. Of course, DeMarcus Cousins would get it stolen. That's only the 13th time that's happened since he's been on our team. Apparently he has very bad handles, and I just didn't know that or something. I mean, he doesn't in real life, but he might have a bad rating on the game. I really should have checked that. We finally win a game. It's not even close in the fourth quarter. Amazing. Rondo, 3. Nope, not happening. We win the game, it looks like, at least by 13. Well, unless they score here. Which they get blocked. Blocked again. How about finishing it off with strong defense? We win by 13 points. The Pacers go on a 3-point tear in the fourth quarter, and thanks to Paul Pierce, the newcomer on the team, we win and finish with 3 straight blocks. You can already see the major advantage Paul Pierce gives us over what Oladipo did, and I would be stunned if he wasn't the player of the game, because he had to have scored at least 30 points, I would think. Wait, who was player of the game? Oh, Bird? Alright. Personally, I thought Pierce played better, but yeah, see, I thought so. 22, 3, and 2, 22, 4. I guess Larry Bird did play a little bit better. They both went 10 for 16. Paul Pierce went 3 for 4 from 3. Now imagine beating Larry Bird in threes. I love Craig Elo. He's always in double digits every game. He's amazing on this game. Anthony Morrow coming up big for us with 2 or 3 3-pointers. 3 3-pointers exactly, actually. Derrick Rose had a kind of a tough game, but when he came off the bench, he hit 1 or 2 shots. Cousins, not a real great game. Rondo did what he needed to do and nothing more, which is what we expect. Malone didn't have a spectacular first game, and by didn't have a spectacular first game, I mean didn't have a very good first game at all. Because we didn't shoot much with him. We only shot once, but his rebound total was not where I expected it to be. Reggie Evans grabbed 4 boards, which is what I expect of him. So ultimately, we win the third game that we've played with our Indiana Pacers team by 13. It's about time we started blowing teams out. And the odd thing is, this was the toughest team by far we've gone up against in terms of roster talent. And we still ended up, you know, that was the one that we ended up winning by the most. But I think that these trades that we made today are really, really going to pay off. I think Paul Pierce is just a much better fit defensively for us, and we kept him real low in scoring. You know, we kept him to 80 points, which is our best defensive performance of the season that we've played so far. So we finished this week with a record of 14 wins and 4 losses. So we're getting a little bit of the way through the season, and our team is looking like the best team in the league currently. So good stuff there. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this game. Finally, we get a blowout win. And yeah, we will see you next time.